start.
Okay.
But yeah, I am pretty low. I don't. I found some bandages though. And then Edward, just let me know when you're recording, please.
I just started actually, just so we'd be going when we started to do the thing. As soon as we get all together.
Alright, I've just used up the last of my supplies though, and I'm this
Guy coming
I'll
towards
drop
you
you a
has a
couple of
hammer
each.
out.
Yeah, he does. Should we take him out? Because he's going to try to kill him. Look at the way he's acting.
Yeah.
I just heard gunfire. Was that you guys?
That was us. We took the guy out. We didn't want to risk it.
That was him.
He was friendly. He was crouched behind a corner waiting on you to pass by with a hammer out. He was real friendly. Oh, look. Here you go. Here's all kinds of bandages and goodies for you.
Ron fucking Swanson's a bandit.
Does it say I'm a bandit now?
Well, no, that's what he's calling you out on global chat there.
Come on out here.
Alright. I'll take this guy out.
With a hatchet. That's the way to go. Hey, there's a med kit, all kinds of stuff over here. Make sure
Yeah!
you get yourself out. It's funny. No, there's one other guy on here. I'm not the only bandit on the server. This character's name's Cable Guy.
Oh, this guy had all kinds of shit.
Yeah, he had tons of crap, man.
Alright, well.
Yeah, so there you go. Alright, so cut me some slack. This is my first time doing this, but I'm going to try to ask a few questions that maybe are a little bit more in depth. So I hope I don't want to, drive you crazy or anything.
That's fine.
People have been asking a whole hell of a lot of, really, really in-depth questions. It's all the same stuff over and over again. So, but let's get started here. So, hey guys, this is InZaneWarZ here with Johnny Truant, also known as Tyler Sparks, and Campos, both from the development team of WarZ. We're going to do a little developer interview here while we make our way across the map and try not to get killed. So, first
hello,
off,
Internet.
Hello. Yes, hello, Internets. So first off, I want to take a minute just to get, to know you guys a little bit better. So most people have kind of skipped out on this and just jumped straight into questions, but why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves, what you do, take us through a day in your life at work, and
all right,
just open it up.
Let's see here. So, I've been in game production for the last 6-7 years, and been here with this company for quite some time now. My job is really to facilitate communication between departments, handle scheduling, make sure we meet deadlines where possible, and then put out fires as they arise, which is pretty frequently, as you can tell. But our days here are pretty busy. I mean, we've got a really large task list, plenty to do, but that doesn't stop us from having a little bit of fun. That's why I'm here right now. What about you, Campos?
I've been working in the industry as a designer for about close to 4 years now. I've been working here for maybe just over a year, and I'm on a daily basis. I'm going around the map looking to build up new areas, fix different portions of the map, and I work as the primary level designer on the world. So there's a lot of stuff to kind of try and keep track of, and yeah, it's can be a little overwhelming at times with a map of this size to try and keep track of everything, but I mean, it's really fun and it really keeps you on your toes. And
yeah, Campos here is actually responsible for, believe it or not, Campos City.
Oh, okay. Right. So that was your baby, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's cool. So I have you to thank for the 6-story death building.
Yeah.
Appreciate that so much. Maybe eventually we can get spawns and stories over the 3rd, right? Huh? Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, they're working on a lot more interiors right now, so
I noticed.
We'll see. That's going to really blow up.
The new city actually caught me completely off guard. I walked into it one day and I was like, oh, there's only like 3 enterable buildings, and I walked in it the next day and got shot from the second story and realized that the second story was open in just about every building in the city.
We opened up a whole bunch of those about a week later.
Yeah, that is. I mean, ultimately, I mean, most people complain about it, and everybody says, "Oh, you know, make it all enterable." But I don't think people realize how that place would just be completely avoided if there could be a sniper in every single room, in every single window, in every single building. Nobody would ever go there because it would be almost impossible if you made it too real.
Well, one thing we want to really change here is the weight of the decision to go into a city, because you know, one thing that they do really well in movies, TV shows, especially The Walking Dead, like even episode 1, going into a major city is a huge risk. I mean, yeah, you can get a lot of stuff, but you know, you're really putting yourself out there.
High risk, high reward.
Exactly. So as we increase or tweak the number of zombies, their difficulty, item spawns, and the like, I think we'll be seeing a real big shift in how cities are viewed.
Okay. Well, let's go into a little bit about the new character models. The new character models, by the way, look fantastic. If you guys were involved in those at all, my personal favorite, I'm not playing with him right now, was the Average Joe model. Looks really, really good. The facial models are superb. But on that note, you know, a lot of people are saying things about the amount of customization. You know, it's still, you have the doppelganger syndrome, where even with the new character models, there's so many people that look the same. With video games today tending to be shifting towards the total customization model with things like Skyrim, where you can, you know, detail everything down to making yourself have a George Clooney chin. You know, is that something that you guys ever even thought of going towards, or is it something that limitation of the engine, or just something that y'all felt wouldn't have suited the gameplay?
I don't think it's an issue of limitation in terms of the engine. It may be in terms of the scope of the project right now. We wouldn't want to promise more customization options at the moment, because we already have a laundry list of features that we owe the community, and we are already planning on finishing up. But as soon as we're done with that and we've polished what we have already, there's absolutely no reason we can't do some more serious customization. Changing faces. I mean, I don't think we'll ever get as in depth as Skyrim.
It's like, just having a fully customizable, but
yeah,
definitely.
I mean,
it's
like
definitely going to be
change
opened up.
Skin color, stuff like that. You know?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that'll be, you know, being able to change. Even if you could just change the tone of skin on each individual character model, that would add, you know, hundreds of different variations to a single model. So that sounds good. That's good stuff, guys. Let's see, the next question. With the current system that seems to provide a certain amount of protection, the armor system that you guys have in place, it seems like, you know, helmets as a whole, with certain helmets providing significantly more protection or damage mitigation than others, the M9 being greater than the mask, being greater than the boonies, and so on and so forth. Do you guys feel like that limits character customization options based on players just wearing whatever hat they think looks the best? Are there any plans to, you know, drop that as adding a protection so that players don't feel like it's like they're obligated in order to get the most out of their character to always wear an M9 helmet, or so on and so forth?
Well, one thing we actually kind of wanted to veer away from here was having a large selection of armor that really changes, you know, mobility and protection rates. So the truth is that most of the armor offers a relatively standard amount of protection. Whether or not that's going to just go away altogether, I can't really speak to, because I think that there's something to be said for when you talk about like military gear, getting like you know, bulletproof vests and body armor, stuff like that. I think, you know, in the zombie apocalypse, I would absolutely want that.
Oh yes, definitely. So it was more or less one of those, you know, right now obviously the best weapon in terms of damage mitigation is the M9 helmet, and it was just kind of a question as to, you know, is that is as intended? I mean, obviously it's a military item. It just seems that they spawn so commonly across the map that it almost is necessary to wear one if you want to be the best protected that you possibly can be. So
Yeah, I mean I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's a military helmet.
Right.
Admittedly, it's not the coolest looking thing, but you know, neither are military helmets. I mean,
right.
Further down the line, we certainly have queued up some cooler, more tactical helmets that we might put out there. But
Oh, interesting.
the shift that you're going to see is more away from military items, you know, weapons, armor, and more towards, you know, the civilian stuff that you're going to see out there.
Hey,
Like,
there's a guy following us on the hill behind us. He's been
I
up
don't
here.
see him. Where is he?
He's at the top of the hill. I just lost sight of him.
The hill that I'm headed up right now.
No, the hill we've been walking down. So yeah, he's up to our left.
Try to get up this one. I don't know if I'll be able to. Yep, you can just go right up it. Look at that.
Wow, yeah. Climbing like a boss.